Hey, what's up my peoples? How's it going? Happy Sunday night. It's almost done. Almost Monday. Got a little chill in the air. Got a wibbly moon coming up in the east. Quarter midnight over here on the East Coast. Hope you all have had an excellent weekend. I was gonna stream last night, but it was way too cloudy. Figured just get a good night to just sit and watch the moon. Saturday was fun. It was nice and chilly down South Florida, and just stayed home mostly, but listened to some amazing music today. I'm gonna pass on some links to y'all. Just wait till a few people come in, but I guess I'm just gonna drop them in a few different times. So I woke up to watching a little Sarah Vaughan live, and then got into some Ella Fitzgerald. I think I was talking about that the other day, but I saw her and Joe Pass. I'm gonna drop that link in here real quick. Just crazy good, crazy good. Let's see. Kind of want to do a whole show where I just play these videos, so I'm thinking about how to do that. Yo, what's up there, Ellie? How you doing? All right, so this first one is Ella Fitzgerald and Joe Pass doing a duet in Hanover in 1975. I'm a big fan of Ella Fitzgerald and Joe Pass individually, but I'd never really seen Ella do video stuff. I mean, like, really decent video of Ella, and you know, Joe Pass is just freaking amazing. So take a look at that and log that for later. It's truly an experience. And then I started to listen to a little Bill Evans. There's this video called Bill Evans Copenhagen, and Bill Evans was an amazing jazz keyboard player. Let's drop this in here as well. These are all for later consumption. You know, it's not for everybody, but I don't know, I feel like today I literally matured musically. It's crazy. Never thought it would really happen, but I listened to almost like 8 hours of classical music today. Okay, so I started with a little jazz with, let me just drop this next thing in. So I was listening to Sarah Vaughan and then Ella Fitzgerald, and then what came up was a little study on Glenn Gould. I don't know if y'all know who Glenn Gould is, but Glenn Gould is just like, has blown my mind today. And I kind of knew who he was, but I also hadn't spent enough time really researching it. So Glenn Gould was a pianist. Unfortunately, he died, I think, at 49 in the 80s maybe. And he was an interpreter of Bach and Beethoven, one of the foremost pianists of our time, probably. I'm kind of sad that it took me this long to kind of figure it out. But I'm going to drop some links in here. So you kind of do the dive yourself, but this is a good place to start. This is Glenn Gould with Leonard Bernstein conducting Bach's Concerto No. 1 in D minor. Alright, so that's Glenn Gould. Ellie, yeah, I hope everything's working out for you, getting better. I know it's been a little bit tough of late. So that's Glenn Gould, and then I think that's good for now, but if you like Glenn Gould, just look it up on YouTube and you'll find his channel among others, and you just see how people were talking about music and how they were just intellectual and polite, and it was on CBS and it was sponsored by Ford, but it's like an entirely different world. And I know that's like, I always read the comments, and I feel like I'm not saying anything that other people don't think, but it's just really kind of, I guess it supports that thing that I said about how really things that are cool are just a few people. You know, there are about like 9,000 views on this guy's video, and Glenn Gould is literally like more talented than anyone I've almost ever seen in my life. So yeah, check it out. I mean, it just, you know, today was one of those days where just like all these amazing artists that I've just heard about and I've listened to, it all kind of clicked. And I was like, man, especially the stuff that, how they're talking about interpreting Bach and Beethoven, and how, you know, they were looking at, I mean, it kind of is akin to the astronomy stuff. We have very few real records from the ancient astronomers, and, you know, we have to sit and interpret things the way that, you know, that we want to. And so these guys have the same task. You know, some of these things, these notations from the 1600s and 1700s have very little detail on how to play them or how to feel or the dynamic structure of the song. And so Glenn Gould was talking about how he interprets it, and Leonard Bernstein as well. And you even have like this performance by Igor Stravinsky, which is unbelievable to really watch. So I had a day of just like kind of jamming out to really different stuff, to different music and people, and also crying a lot because you just hear the value of each note they're playing, and how, you know, hundreds and thousands of notes, but every note was on purpose and, you know, had a meaning to this guy. Plus it's like really about the individual and the character coming through. You know, because I've listened to a lot of classical music, but or not that much, you know, compared to what people listen to, but a lot for me for rock and, you know, rock. I don't know. I don't want to actually pigeonhole myself. I listen to a lot of stuff, but not as much classical as I should have maybe. But anyway, Glenn Gould coming through. That's my big shout out for Glenn Gould. I don't know if it doesn't hit you right away, you know, put it away and check back in a few years or a few months. But Ella Fitzgerald and Joe Pass is undeniable and kind of right in the feels. Given, you know, I was playing some oldies the other night. And Joe Pass, if you like guitar, Jesus Christ, this guy's like a whole other level. And it's funny because it just reminds me of the days when I was a teenager. Like, I got all these books and videos on Joe Pass, and it just really didn't click with me. I just didn't understand, you know, where he was coming from. It's just way too advanced for me. And like literally 20 years later, I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, all right, I think I got it. I think I understand how to approach this. You know, not even play it, just to even think about approaching jazz. It's taken me 20 years, so. Anyway, today was a good day. What's up? I'm just checking this chat room. Love this channel, awesome. Glenn Gould is one of my mom's faves, says Mary. That's sweet, smart mom. My dad paints to his music. Yeah, I mean, but the fact that we have videos of these guys is crazy. It's just crazy. What's up, A2UC3Y? I should really get that down. Always throws me. Hey. So the air current is pushing through, got that focus thing going on with the moon tonight. And then right before the show, I was watching some Demita Jones Freeman on Soul Train, which is also just a completely incredible world of, you know, I'm sure it's not just all fun and games, but gosh, they looked like they were having a great time. If you check the old Soul Train clips, I'm gonna drop one of them in here. Whoa, Soul Train coming through. No, not this one. I don't know, this is the video that got me kicked off. It's not really the best video, but yeah, Soul Train, just get on that deep dive and find your dancer. Patricia Davis, Damita Jones, Lil Joe, all of them. I didn't really have that as a kid, but as an adult, I can totally imagine seeing Soul Train as a kid, and having your mind blown by that type of dancing and music. Yeah, it's really incredible. Like, I guess you guys have heard me play some of my songs where I get choked up, and I've done some covers where I get choked up. But man, today was just crushing listening to Bach actually, and thinking about like interpreting music and the value, like I said, the value of the notes. And Glenn Gould is just, I don't want to say he's a tragic figure. I don't know enough about him to say anything like that, but holy shit, if you just listen to just listen to him play, I mean, just the feel of every note, it just makes you want to cry because of how much he really connects with it. It was his life's quest to really do this right. Yo, Justin, nice stuff. What kind of guitar did you get? Justin says he's got a new guitar today. Chills and chills. But it's also really humbling too, like just trying to get to play better and write more original stuff. And I swear today my brain grew like 3 sizes just by absorbing all that stuff just in one sitting. Especially because, I've developed an ear over the years. You're able to kind of really digest albums quickly and ideas quickly. And then as well, I've been kind of listening to these same guys over and over, but just not getting it. And then when it clicks, it's just really nice. So hopefully I'll start playing better. is the main thing. What's up, everybody coming through in the chat room? Anybody new tonight? I actually think I should play a little bit tonight. Mary, I'm not sure what you were hearing in the background. Was it just the song that I was talking over? Yo, what's up there, Daryl? How's it going, bud? Yo, what's up there, Mike Worth? Thanks, bro. What's up there, Fantasy? How's it going, dude? this a long jam, so I'm not gonna stay in B the whole time. Lower that a little bit. Got a comment. Fantasy says, want you to check out this amazing documentary about the Apollo 17 missions. If you look at the moon, it'll blow you away. It feels like you're there. Okay, I'll copy that link for later. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. I know you mentioned that once before, but I just got totally wrapped up in other stuff. Sounds good. Tom Buddhist, what's up, brother? How's it going? Just jamming out here. It's real blurry tonight, so I feel like just a wide shot and some funk, some electric slides, some pulls and bends. Oh man, let me just switch this up a little and do, how about this tone and this, let's switch it up from a B minor to G minor. Yeah, let's go. This is fun. Staying back in your Cadillac. G. Dorian Funk. That was fun. Trying to get away from those old backing tracks. This was Sebastian Zunino doing the backing track. That's a cool channel. Sebastian Zunino, and the other one was from Chus Music. I feel Chus like that. All right. Usually I do that Quist stuff or one of those other ones, but I dug deep. Day, another hour to rock the universe with some tasty jams. All right, Moon, we got you centered. Get back to this chill tune style. Chill tune. Yo, what's up, Awake? How's it going, brother? You just made it, it was good, and they told you about it on YouTube, and it was good. Made it and it was good. I had the answer in the refrigerator. I don't think in my refrigerator. Just lower that a little bit. Finally able to sit down at the table and catch me some lunar shows. Said it's finally able to sit down at the table and catch me some lunar shows. It's a comfort, I suppose, we share. Who knows? Home family, how you doing? Been sick just looking. This makes me feel so much better. If I end here, don't know better. Know much better. I wrote it in that letter to you. I hope you feel much better. I said it so poorly in that letter I sent you. Is it so hard to meet a friend, to catch a drink, discuss now and then? A Calexico cat would have my lies if I sold them for entertainment value. Tracks on ceremoniously. Yo, Mo P, good to see ya. Thanks for supplying an inspirational verse right there. Sorry you've been sick. Hope things are looking better tonight, even just for one moment. Moon's quite blurry tonight, but I was kind of getting bummed. I was like, man, now it's gonna be all this cold front, and the air current's giving me that weird focus issue, which is just like incredibly annoying. But then I smiled and I thought, we had such great views for the past few months. Why? How could I complain? We had so much wealth in the last days on earth. Oh, how could I complain? We had such wealth on the last day on earth. Seems like a better day for you now. Favorite team won somehow. Team down, I hope you're healing somehow. And we sang a song together. We wrote some song, salty tears from home. And you left them called your name from the boat. Calling your name. You were our last hope. Calling your name. You were our last hope. Sailed away on your reservation, you know. Hideaway, no hesitation of you. Dreams were sour. You gave me pain when I was born. You gave me life when there was no hour. You gave me love when there was no shower. You gave me heat when there was no power. You gave me hope, but I don't know what you're made of. This sort of sounds like Catch. You gave me peace with electric. Your eels in my face, don't hate it, 'cause how you're gonna say. I don't know, that was fun. Mo-P, yeah, they kicked ass, love you. It's always better to live in the moment. Yeah, man, yeah, I believe ya. I believe all of ya. I mean, for me, it's just something that I've learned how to do, but it's hard staying on the same trip every day and not getting down. So I understand how people lose their flow and their mojo sometimes. But I totally agree. Sometimes I want to say something right after I play, and then it comes out as a jumble of words. Lyrics come from a totally different place, I guess, than chatting in a natural sense. But I really enjoy writing stuff live on the stream, even if it's like a couple of chords that make sense together. I had a hope for all mankind. I wish our well wouldn't run dry. But now that you know there's no hope in the system, yeah. Why do you see people lining up trying to be invested in this democracy charade? I bet you won't go to the polls and feel good at all. I bet you won't go to the polls, feel human at all. I bet you won't know who you're voting for, 'cause everything's a joke. Don't you know? Somewhere deep in a lab, you're making machines out of magnets, discovering secrets of human function. Transmission of electrical current, transmission electrical, sudden movement of systems around your condition. Mission, transmission of currents, inflected electric, down so messed up. So the atmospheric turbulence tonight is insane. Like, you get these massive, like, large noise patterns moving through, creating it almost like just waving the whole moon image. Just like the moon's pretty high up there. No, not that high up, but like at least 20 degrees. So it shouldn't really be part of the low horizon issue. I don't know. What's up, chat room? Talk to me. Let me know how you're feeling out there. I'm just jamming away. You want me to play some covers? You want me to play my own stuff? You want me to enjoying the just meandering? I feel like it's the jet stream, or one of the jet streams that comes across. It's just like when there's cold wind, and then I think it's still pretty hot, right? So you get the cross currents going against each other, and those are happening right in front of, our view of the moon and stars. So everything that's normally already scintillating and waving is, tenfold, 20-fold maybe. So the pareidolia tonight, that's my favorite one. It's the very clear wolf head looking right. The eye is Copernicus. The tongue points to Tycho crater. And the kind of rays coming out of Tycho crater that I always talk about are like literally cut the mouth and, cleave the lips. And yeah, that's my wolf. watching Joe Pass, man. Oh my god. And then there's this video I was even watching where Joe Pass was talking to Oscar Peterson about how they play, and like Oscar Peterson was even in awe of how Joe Pass literally would play for, you know, maybe an hour solid and just improvise. And, you know, just do number after number after number, like intricate chord patterns plus lead guitar melody, all like without like really missing a beat. And then you see these videos and he never hit a wrong note. It's just unbelievable. So I'm just really trying to get somewhere in that headspace. I don't think, you know, it's a dream to get to play that well, but to just think in that way. You know, also because like I'm not really trying to be traditional jazz either. I really like avant-garde and I like dissonant sounds and weird stuff and like stuff that hasn't been played before. You know, and I also really like blues and hard rock and, you know, just a variety of different tunes, as you guys have heard. I don't even think my timing is really that precise in terms of metronomic timing, but I feel like I have an instinctual melodic sense to write stuff. So I feel like if I just kept working on my technique, it would be boogity boogity boo. Yo, what's up, Cassius Mundo, IP? I had a line today that I thought was good, the echoes of the program. I thought that was a really great line. I want to write something around that. The echo, somebody give me yeah, let's write a song together, a space song called Echoes of the Program. What I'm gonna do here is paste it in the chat and y'all give me some lines in this theme, and then I'll paste them into my document and we'll create a song that I can sing. We'll get 4 lines together. So how about we play a little game? How about a little lunar song game called Echoes of the Program? It's National Take Back Music Day. Today we take back tunes. Today we take back music. Today we take back tunes. We try and relieve ourselves of auto-tune and get some illustrative moods, get some broken tones back in tune. Just really because like the best songs and the best, not the best, but the stuff that I feel like I like the most and all the cool people that I know like the most, they break notes all the time and they don't sing in time and they write interesting lines, things that you've never heard and things that you wish you'd written. Alright, Vision's got one, says a turn around and you're not there. I'm gonna copy paste that, boom. That's line number 1. Alright, Cassius says, let's swim to the moon, let's climb through the tides, penetrate the evening that the city sleeps to hide. That's pretty good, man. Alright, got some little rhyming going on, some innuendo going on. Alright, Justin Me says, it's time to end wars, set the prisoners free, don't go into work, shut down industry. Nice, nice. Let's get that too. Got that. It's time to end wars, set the prisoners free. Don't go into work, shut down all your industry. Why would I take my, I don't know if that's a good line. Why would I take my drugs to the feds if they can just pick them up themselves? I don't know what it is. We can figure this out, we can figure this out, we can work this one on out. That sounds like a soul song. Some R&B coming up. I'm just writing it all down, y'all. I'm just crowdsourcing a song right now. I don't know if this has been done before, but let's see. Live. I think maybe that's enough. All right. So I'm gonna pick a key right now. Give me a second. Let's figure something out. I want to get a sound over here too. Just something that'll cover up all my mistakes. A little bit of feedback, a little flutter on the delay. Tiny bit more reverb on this one. You can never have enough reverb. Okay, so echoes of the program written by the TakeBackSpace chat room. I turn around and you're not there. Let's swim to the moon. All right, I'll try it again. I turn around and you're not there. Swim to the moon, let's climb through the tide. Penetrate the evening, and the city sleeps to hide. Let's, oh damn it, swim, there we go. So one more time. Let's swim to the moon, let's climb through the tide. Penetrate the evening, city sleeps too high. What's up, Vicky? What's going on? All right, here we go again. Because of the program. Da-da. Turn around and you're not there. Da-da-da-da. Swim to the moon, let's climb through the tide. Penetrate the evening, that fading city sleeps too high. To end these wars, set those prisoners free. Don't go to work, shut down all industry. Oh, that was a good one, that was a take. Let's try that one more time. All right. I turn around and you're not there. Let's swim to the moon, let's climb through the tide. Penetrate the evening, and the city sleeps too high. It's time to end the wars, and set those prisoners free. Don't go to work, shut down industry. Of the program, written by no man. Echoes of the program, written by no woman. Echoes of the program, written by no man. Echoes of the program. Get your money's worth, buy your ticket here. Buy the show, buy the show, buy the show till we go. Oh, echoes of the program. That's all you know, that's all we have to do. All we have to know, all we want to do. But you gotta say what's in your heart, what's in your heart, what's in your heart. Oh, oh, oh. All right, that was fun. Making my notes just for you. Wait, hold on, Ellie, come back. Usually I'm chasing the moon, but now I'm chasing lyrics in a chat room. Boom. All right. This is good. This is Ellie's line. Maybe she wasn't even writing a line, but breaking my notes just for you. It's never been done before. No, let's try again. Breaking my notes just for you. Breaking my notes just for you. Never been done before. Figure it out. Penetrate. There's a lot of penetration in the night. Tonight. Deep within your mind. Deep within your heart. Deep within your soul. So we can figure this out. Oh, we can figure this out. Come on. We can figure this out. Oh, we can figure this out. Come on, come on, come on. We can figure this out. It's time to end the wars. I'll set the prisoners free. Don't go into work. Shut down industry. Oh, here we go. The drivers are so ghetto. So ghetto. Yo, what's up there, Jacqueline, Ira? Hope this clips go. Spiral in the sky, come to me. Oh, spiral in the sky, come to me. Come to me. Oh, what's up, Cognitiva? How's it going, bro? Oh, got a family out of state. I'll be looking in the dark, checking out your tempted fate. Yeah, family from out of state. I'll be lurking, watching, holding, waiting, seeing, smoking, drinking, fading fast. You know I'm comfortable at last. It's important to stay off the cuff. It's important to not become a lush. It's important not to go to vote. You may think I'm crazy. And pickles on burgers are so amazing. In addition, mustard goes good with that. Pickles on burgers are amazing. Mustard goes pretty good with that. It's my line and I can take you to. I had a couple of albums that I was into. Taking back penetration. You should, you know they're not having a lot of sex in the White House. Rolling Wolf was a great blues singer. Try and tell words that don't mean a thing. Confuse artificial intelligence. Oh. Use artificial intelligence that sits in the icebox of cable news. What's it coming to? I mean, I was gonna make a joke, but really, cable news, you fucking suck. The life out of our elderly. Give me a holler in the chat if you know what I mean. How many of y'all got some grandparents hooked on TV? And all they repeat is just the fear that they see. Spent a lot of time in my life holds up. Mysterious situations come to reacting up my guilt and step into the surface. Oh, wild wizard, into the black lands you break. Fly, young blue heart, and cast all those shadows away. Go, wild wizard, into the darkness you dream. Fly, young soldier, in the hosts of the shadows vibrate. Keep on pulling myself back from the edge, but I got nothing new to say for myself. But I'm sorry, man, I'm not sorry. Keep on pulling myself back from the edge, but I got nothing new to say for you. But I'm really, really not sorry. Let's see, did you respond to me in the chat? Jacqueline was 17, working on a desk when Ivor appeared above a spectacle. My grandparents are hooked on cemeteries. I don't know, is that, do you mean they've passed, or, sorry? Yeah, I just mean, yeah, my grandparents are all passed as well. Somebody a little bit closer to me. Juicy Couture has a new fragrance called Oui, and it smells fantastique. Unhook them from TV and set them free. Oh, if it only were so simple. If it only could be done. The whole thing is the challenge, right? It's like the pervasive war machine. It can never be undone. Just like you can't save old folks from themselves. Alright. Well, I'm sorry they're dead, man. Hope they lived a long and fulfilled life. That's what everybody deserves. Yeah, now I'm slowing down a little. I think I need to stretch, get a drink, a little snack. Let's throw on some tunes over here. What haven't I played before? What about this one? There's so many songs to play, but I can never pick the right one. All right.
As long as we know it's the truth. As long as we know it's the truth.
Money. I mean, how much is a lot of money?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have you made, say, millions of dollars?
No.
Are you a rich man?
When you mean rich, what you mean?
You have a lot of possessions? A lot of money in the bank?
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life.
Bob, how important is the ganja to arrest a man?
Ganja is a bird, this is herb.
Does it matter to you that it's still against the law here in Jamaica?
Every law is illegal.
Every law is illegal.
Every government upon the face of this earth today is illegal. Not one of them is legal. Rasta is involved in progress, in making understanding, like preaching traditional culture to the people. Rasta are killers. You have to do good before you can be a Rasta.
You have to do good.
If you're body, then you're bad. If you're goody, then you're good.
What would I have to do to be a Rastafari?
Well, the first thing
Is the message of Rastafari that you should go back to Africa?
yes, and that the earth must rule by Africa. One government. Forward, not back, forward.
Yeah. Go forward to Africa,
Yeah.
not back. Do you think that will ever happen? Do you really believe that will happen?
Rastafarianism is very popular in Jamaica, yet in Canada, the United States, it has a bad reputation. People are associated with drugs and the trafficking of marijuana and violence, police arrests.
Yeah, man, them crucified
Yo, what's up, chat? Rolling into 1 a.m. like it's nothing. Another show. Hundreds now. Doing the real work. Checking out the moon. Yeah, so just talking about this focus stuff, it's just one of those things that you just don't imagine, you know, you always like feel like it's going to be, if you have the scope and you have the moon, it's going to be like focusable, but this is just something that's come up recently. It's just very pervasive. Last winter, I guess, from, I want to say November through March, there was this issue where like it consistently would look like this, where you couldn't really focus it for any extended period of time. And then somewhere around April, March, April, it just stopped and it started becoming clearer and clearer. So I guess there's this kind of jet stream, air current, that appears above Florida or the East Coast or wherever it may be and affects the moon like this. But I checked cloudy nights, and I guess they don't acknowledge it really. They attribute it to some atmospheric turbulence, but they don't specifically mention this inability to focus the moon in particular. I'm sure, but you saw I just took some pictures of M42 and it was the same issue, getting massive scintillation and an atmospheric distortion. Lyrics coming in hot. Oh yeah, what's going on? Some flames. Mary would like to experience a few things a second time. Just reading some chat room stuff. Alright, let me know if you guys have any like requests for songs. I'm just sitting here, relaxed, trying to think about the moon. Maybe I'll play a little more. Here, I'll zoom in and show you how ridiculous it is. So zoomed in here near some of these craters that I was trying to use as a reference. So we'll see, like it'll go, I think it'll get to a sharp focus for a moment. Bollocks. But it's fine. I've learned to be okay with it. Whatever. Doesn't want to focus, doesn't have to focus. That's fine. It's just one of those things. Maybe it just happens when we look at it. So it's vibrating. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna go a little bit longer. It is Sunday night. I guess I gotta get some work done tomorrow, but it's feeling good. reality. No care for you, no care for me. So much trouble in the world. There is so much trouble in the world. All you gotta do, give a little, take a little, give a little, just one more time. Yeah, 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 yeah. So you think you found the solution, but it's just another illusion. So before you check out this life, don't leave another cornerstone standing there behind. Yeah, we've got to face the day. Ooh, we come what may. We the street people talking. Yeah, we the people struggling. Sitting on their time bomb. As although the time has come. Comes on up, just coming on down. Around, it comes around. Much trouble in the world. So much trouble in the world. Groovy, groovy. Ba ba da 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 ba da da ba dum ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. One day I'll play the rest of that. But for now, that was the intro to Spain. For now, that's what I'm made of. For now, I'll make my way through the pain, through the pain. know I would be a liar if I was to say to you, man, we couldn't get much higher. Oh, come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. And try to set the night on fire. I fucked that up. I don't think it goes to B7, right? Gonna set the night on fire. Yeah, it goes to A minor. The time I hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. And try now, we can only lose. And our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. And try to set this night on fire. That's all I remember of that one. Well, if I had the background track going, one day I'll have it made. lost in my years. I'm a traveler of both time and space. In the desert here, I sit with elders of the gentle race, smoking something strong. It's just an interpretation of this damn song. And that's it. Immediately drop D right into some 90s grunge riffs. Just need to throw on some distortion and we're right there. Button up your eardrums, babies. Let's do it. That's enough of that. Little rage right there for my teenage years. Let's get back to some groovy tunes. It's a little late for everybody. What's up, everybody? All right, getting goofy here. That means time to start winding down. Blurry moon, blurry mind. It's in D still. Time awaits no man. you. So soon you will take me up in your arms, too late to beg you. Cancel it though, I know it must be the killing time. Unwillingly mine, but fate up against your will, through the thick and thin. We will wait until sing yourself to it. On starlight night, I saw you so cool. You kissed me. Your lips are magic, the world. The skies are lovely, glow. The killing moon will come too soon. Oh, but hey, up against your will, through the thick and thin. We will wait until you give yourself to it. But they up against your will, through the thick and thin. We will wait up against your will, up against your will, up against your will. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, Paul from the UK? What's up, mate? Welcome to the show. I've seen you here before. Hope it's a nice morning. It must be cold there. What's it like 6 in the morning? Eating some eggs and toast. Hope you people say the moon is an egg from the planet X. 69 moons it has. Hey, peace out, awake. Catch you in the next one, man. Fly me to the caravan, let me graze across your lands. Carry me, caravan, carry me, caravan. Oh, how do you get it? Carry me, caravan, take me away, away. Now take me to Portugal, take me to Spain. Andalusia with fields full of grain. Alright. Trying some weird jazz chords under that. Not weird, just jazz chords. Let's see. Night awake, sunbeams and jelly beans. It's cold in the UK at the moment. Clocks went back an hour. Now it's only 5 a.m. Meant to be 6:30. Cassius. Carry me, caravan, take me away. Take me to Portugal, take me to Spain. An Andalusia with fields full of grain. I have to see you again, and I have to see you again and again. Take me, Spanish caravan. Yes, I know you can. Oh, damn. This progression always reminds me of, how does it go? Doo-doo. There it is. Damn it. Anyway, sometime, every queen, we will rock you. That's not a lot of guitar, unless the I don't know that one, actually. Alright, I think it's time, friends. It's been a lovely show. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate it. Have an awesome Monday. And I'll see you soon. Hey, hey. It's been a long way down to the lunar cycle. I'd like to show you how real space can be. I know you can show me how real space can be. Paul, how come the moon is not getting its light from the top? Well, because the moon is rising in the east right now, and the sun is behind it. So the sun will be rising behind the moon, so it's illuminating it from the bottom. All right, picking a track to take us out on. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Peace and love, y'all. Catch you soon.